everyone, welcome back to Lucky by Nature. Angelic Vixen here. Today I want to talk about PvP sniper skills. There is a lot that goes into PvP, and weapons are just one part of it. We've been asked many times for us to share our PvP tips. Many of you know I'm a sniper in PvP. Well, I'm typically a sniper in all games. I like the challenge of remaining invisible yet deadly, and my goal in PvP is to see you, but for you never to see me. Beast and I don't play PvP to become, an alpha tribe. Guerrilla warfare for us is far more fun. We are a two-person tribe, but we function basically as lone wolves. PvP is actually a lot of fun if you go into it with the right mindset. Basically, whatever works for you. If you want to become an alpha, you strive to be an alpha. If you want to do guerrilla warfare, that's basically where you're going to go into the gameplay. Some of you have seen the Lucky Strikes Back series, so you know what we can do and accomplish in PvE. Now imagine when many of those limitations are removed. We honestly have so much fun in PvP. It is just really entertaining. And the reason we don't show a lot of PvP adventures here on YouTube is because, YouTube is basically flooded with PvP. We try to be different. We don't want to be like everyone else, so we show a little bit of everything, and we do have an upcoming Let's Play PvP special. Now, seasoned PvP players know many of these tips, so if you are an experienced PvP player, this video may not interest you. So let's get right into the PvP sniper tips. First, you need to know your guns. You need to understand how each of them work. You can't limit yourself to just any one gun, because in the end, it limits your ability to fight. I've always preferred snipers. There are three main guns that we use in PvP, and that's the sniper, the long neck rifle, and the advanced shotgun. The long neck for high damage, the sniper for accuracy and distance, and it also has a larger magazine, and the shotgun for close range high damage. Understanding each of these guns' strengths and weaknesses is vital to your success. Since we are focusing on snipers in this video, let's talk about the pros and the cons. They are really good for accuracy. If you learn how to control the scope on this gun, you will be lethal because you can kill your enemies, fast and from a distance. It also has a big magazine, so you won't run out of bullets as fast. It is easy to use once you get used to it. The cons of the sniper is it's actually pretty expensive, but in my opinion, it's totally worth the investment of resources. Now, you never want to build a base on the beach unless you're using it as a decoy, and decoys are incredibly beneficial. You need to have an action plan in place. If you need to retreat, you want to lead them to your decoy base. You can place the decoy base on the beach and hide amongst the trees away from the beach and snipe them when they least expect it. You also need to build your base from the outside in, creating layers as a defense, including trap rooms so they get stuck. You can also do this from the outside. If you put an outside maze and they have an opening at the top, you can position yourself from above and snipe them. Either way, they're dead because they can't get out. Luring your enemy where you want them to go is a great tactic. They will usually come in on a dino, which makes them easier to see. If possible, you want a higher up vantage point where you blend into your surroundings. Ghillie is a great armor to wear to hide in the jungle, but basically you can use dyes to put on pretty much any armor that will help you blend into your surroundings. You basically just don't want to stand out. That's the key. You can easily snipe them when they are looking for you around your decoy base. So they're going to be looking around the decoy base and you're going to already have moved to a higher vantage point and you're going to snipe them. They won't be expecting you to have already moved to a different location if they saw you go to a decoy base. So planning is very much important. If you are not a lone wolf, you can use another person in your tribe as bait your enemies to that designated location where you can ambush them. Being on foot and staying very still and crouched down amongst your surroundings, it makes you nearly impossible to see, especially if they're on a dino. Like if they're on a giga and you don't move and you're blended in, unless they see your name or something, they're not going to see you. Not only that, use wild dinos to your advantage. Shoot something that will run away. It will cause your enemies to turn and look because they'll see something move. When they do, they're an easy mark. Shoot for the head. If you're looking to incorporate guerrilla tactics into your PvP gameplay, it is important to be patient. You have the upper hand if you're the one choosing the time and the location to strike. Make it look random, but with a plan, and using the element of surprise, it is a sure way to succeed. Also, you need to know your enemies. Intelligence is extremely important. Detailed knowledge of your target's disposition, weaponry, dinos, and basically the overall morale of the tribe is incredibly beneficial because not all tribes function very well, so there's sometimes internal, issues in larger tribes that you can use to your advantage as well. Again, going back to the Lucky Strikes Back series, we did recon on our enemy. We knew every move they made, from insiders feeding us intel to watching them for days. We knew their schedule, how they play. In PvP, this is essential to your success. Some alpha tribes get kind of cocky when they think they're the almighty and no one can touch them. Use that to your advantage. Large tribes are actually easier to target. You being on foot make you extremely hard to find. Know the maps on foot because you'll always find a way out of a bad situation if you know where to go. And last but not least, we've been asked how we train to become a better sniper. I do a lot of training to improve my skills because it takes practice. Being that most training comes from actual gameplay and improving your skills in that arena of battle, it's actually far more challenging. So many people think improving your sniper skills in Ark is nearly impossible unless you're actually doing it a lot, which then you're wasting bullets and your time and, resources and so on and so forth. But that's actually not entirely true. Now, let's use a different game as an example. For instance, in Destiny 2, you can play the story, and by playing the story, you improve your shooting skills before you ever play PvP. Well, you do have the same concept in Ark, you just have to get more creative with it. How I train is I go into single player and I spawn my sniper and my bullets. I shoot as many dinos as I can from a distance. Birds are ideal for this because they are moving. You want to get so good that you can one-shot them and kill them. You also need to practice running and shooting because if you can run and shoot and kill off one shot, you're going to be just so lethal with players. I'm going to show you in this video my training sessions. I do this several times a week for about 30 minutes each time. I also train right before we go into battle just to ensure that I'm ready, and I'm in the right mindset. Just like any sport or even any exercise, the more you do it, the better you'll get. Eventually, you're going to get so good with the sniper that you'll be completely unstoppable. And that should always be your goal, because if you have a sniper in your tribe, or if you're a lone wolf sniper, you're going to definitely take out a lot of people in PvP. And that feels good when you're on the winning side of a fight. So now I'm going to show you my training sessions. And again, I just want to clarify, it is so important to try to kill your enemy within 1 to 2 shots. Reason being is once you shoot at them, they're going to be far more on guard because they're going to realize what's going on. So you need to be able to get so good that you can kill your enemy within no more than 2 shots. Again, 1 being preferable. Sometimes the armor is higher and that's why you have to factor those things into the equation. Sometimes you just miss, but you need to try to do it within the 2 shots, again, 1 being ideal. More or less it comes down to accuracy when you're dealing with your enemies. So just keep that in mind, and then here's my training sessions.
My nightmare, wanna make it something you are gonna regret. It's a little hard to breathe when you're down here, suffocating on the memories of your bullshit. It's not something that you wanna remember, I swear this is something that you wanna forget. If you think that you're alive right now, keep dreaming. I swear I'm never gonna let you wake from this. If you think you'll break me down, I'm loving when you call me. Circles now, but you've got nowhere to hide. You better say your last goodbyes and wipe the tears from your eyes. Too late to apologize. Now you've got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Welcome to my wicked world of illusion. Wanna make you disappear, but I know you won't. In the madness of the smoke and confusion, now you see me. It's not something that you wanna remember, I swear this is something that you wanna forget. If you think that you're alive right now, keep dreaming. I swear I'm never gonna let you wake from. If you think you'll break me down, I'm loving when you call me out. You're running in circles now.
Alright guys, that's it for this video, and as you can see here, you need to always strive to one-shot your enemy. You know, sometimes you miss, but the goal is aim for the head and work on your accuracy. I hope you found this video helpful. You know, we really want to see you all succeed in your desired gameplay. So until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.